Welcome back. This is Pastor Jefferson. Welcome to our television ministry and our video time. So I'm so grateful for you and so just happy that you take your time and you listen to what we have to say. Appreciate it to the fullest. All right, just appreciate that to the fullest. Now I want to take it slow. Some of the things y'all heard me say before, but when you're recruiting, sometimes it's good to repeat things over and over. Okay. Now I want you to write this term down: arithmetic mean. I know I shared this with you before, but when you're building up a partnership at meetings, it's good to repeat things over and over, especially when you're trying to build, and that's all I'm doing. I'm using that privilege. Arithmetic mean and arithmetic sequences. But I also want to put on the title per capita. Per capita. Alright, so write that down. I know it's 3 titles, but write it down. Okay, you ready? Alright. Let's start out with the first one. Per capita. Per capita. You know that's an economic term. It just means per head. Average per person. Okay? Now this is just a suggestion I want to suggest to you. It's one of the things I go by. I feel very strong biblically, that a good pastor is not a pastor that just gets a theology degree. It's good to get one if you're led, but it's not a pastor that gets a theology degree. It's not a pastor that graduated from the prestigious Bible schools. No. It's not a pastor that has their accolades and their academics of Bible theology in place. No. Now, this is going to sound corny. You ready? And this is what I plan to be, okay? You need a pastor that believes that everybody per head. See, per capita, in the Latin phrase, it means per head. See? So you need a pastor that counts every individual important per capita, per head. Where if one of them is hurting, the pastor cannot feel good because everybody else is giving big. Now, that sounds corny now, but I mean, listen, it'll help you if you let it. So as a pastor of the church, there's going to be a lot of big givers, but they're going to be small givers in our church. Okay? I know that. And I don't mind that. Okay? But a lot of times churches get so bogged down with financial, church mortgage and lights and electricity bills, energy bills, that they only celebrate the big givers. And the small givers, it's like market segmentation or either profiling, you see, or either exclusionary boards, you know. See what I mean? So my call as a pastor is to celebrate everyone's ability per head. Okay? And I'm to never, ever have messages I will not. I want you to know right now, a lot of people like going to churches that say, and it's their right, that when you get big, God will give you big blessings. That's not what I'm going to do. You have to go to another church for that. I have to celebrate every giver. Remember I told you I have that in-kind, no cash donations. So if people give their volunteerism, their skill, I celebrate that. If they give small change, I celebrate that. See? And if they give big stuff, I celebrate that. All right? Because I have to, and I will, as a pastor, enjoy every average person. And I will not classify my love more for the big givers. So that's the key thing. It's important that you know that about our church. Okay? And some people are looking for churches that celebrate big givers and chastise the small givers. That's not happening at Goodness and Mercy. You have to find another church to do that. See, the important thing is that when you're calculating your success, especially in record keeping or statistics, I can't pronounce that word, excuse me, it's good to have arithmetic mean. And arithmetic mean means average. When you're trying to go from least to greatest, it's good to have a steady average, you know, where you can navigate, you know, not just your finances, but your spiritual growth. So the thing is that we celebrate the average person. Arithmetic means average. What is your average? You know, it makes no sense conquering Bible college degrees and you're not an average person. Can I use those metaphors? So you know what the problem has been always in church? Great theologians, great degrees, you can't get them to be an average, happy person. That's not a failure of faith. That's a failure of not recognizing average simplicity. It's not that people have a lack of faith. You don't celebrate simplicity, simple things. And when you don't celebrate simple things, you always feel you need big things. And when you're on that track, it's stressful, it's compiling, and you never get to your average. You can go 40 years in faith and still not know how you averagely can be happy. I'll see you at the next video. Think about it, think about it, think about it.